Is the CEO of Highfields, Brian Philson. Hi, Brian.
Hey, good to be here.
Good to see you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Busy time for Highfields. You guys are doing a lot for the families in your care.
Yeah, it's always kind of a busy time of year, but we're just pleased and that we can come alongside families that need help, particularly at this time of year when Christmas can be such a stressor, and if we can relieve some of that stress, then we're happy to do so.
Yeah, I think it's as much as we all enjoy the holiday season, it does bring stress. Well, one of the things that our viewers can help you with is your annual holiday toy drive. How's that work?
Yeah, it's a partnership we've done for many years with WLNS Channel 6 and Mid-Michigan Ford dealership. So you can go to any of our Highfields offices, Channel 6, or a Ford dealership, and you'll find in their lobby a big box that says Toy Drive for Highfields. And we're running all the way through Sunday, December 11th, and the community's been very supportive. I was, visited a couple of the dealerships and was at Channel 6 last Friday, and the boxes have been overflowing. We've had to go empty them, so I think we're about 65-70% toward our goal. So we're very excited about that.
Well, that's just one part of the logistics of a toy drive. Then it's the distribution and making sure that the right toy gets to the right kid. That's got to involve a lot of staff and volunteers.
It does. So everything kind of descends into one place on Monday the 12th. Then we separate it and by age and type of gift, and then that week, I think on Thursday, our staff will go in, and it's going to be just like fill their boxes. It's like they'll have their list of kids and ages, and it's going to be just really fast and furious. Mm-hmm. But by Friday, at the end of business, every family will have toys for their kids.
Nice. How do you determine who the families are that have the need?
So for us, any family that's currently receiving Highfield services and child in their care at that time.
All right. So we have two locations in Jackson. We've got the Highfields Jackson office and Seymour Ford Lincoln. So those two spots in Jackson, you can drop off toys in the Highfields Jackson office on Clinton Road.
Yep, 1206 Clinton.
Right next to True Community World Headquarters. And then, of course, Seymour Ford Lincoln on Seymour off 94. So stop by. And the people that I've talked to that are involved in this, the toughest age to buy for are the older teens.
Yeah, so we've tried to stay away from trying to get a gift for them, and the last number of years we've rolled our Giving Tuesday into gift cards for teens, and we've been very successful in that regard. And in this last year, on November 29th, Giving Tuesday, the community rose to the challenge, and we met our goal. And every teen that is served by Highfields will receive a gift card as part of their Christmas as well.
Yeah, good advice to anybody that has a teen on their shopping list. Gift cards, that's what they want.
Yeah, they'll be able to choose their own gift.
So the Giving Tuesday, that is something that has grown every year, where communities rally around those local institutions that have the need and that serve as nonprofits, and Highfield's certainly one of those. People, they don't have to wait till Giving Tuesday to make a gift.
Yeah, we were very fortunate. I think a week before, we'd already met our goal, and we were very excited about that. And yeah,
great. The past month was a big day for Highfields on Thanksgiving. You have a residential Thanksgiving celebration.
Yeah, so we have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. It's typically the Tuesday before, and it's a great opportunity for us to gather with community members and donors and supporters and kind of see one of our programs in action. So all of our students wrote a Thanksgiving essay and then they read those essays. And it's always a very kind of heartwarming where you hear a teen talk about what they're thankful for. And many of the things that we often take for granted become very, very important to these young men. And so we gathered and had some amazing food and listened to essays and had an opportunity to sit next to and share with those young men and hear their stories. And it was a great evening.
Nice. And we actually have a couple of photos from that event.
Yeah, so this is our supervisor, Alex Sponsler. He's a Jackson Western grad, and his dad, Mark, actually trained me at the juvenile home many, many years ago. And to have Alex now serving as one of our weekend supervisors is it's kind of nice.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
No, it looks like everyone was a member of the Clean Plate Club.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the food was great.
Well, let's take a look. Well, before we go to next year, let's talk about October, your annual breakfast. We had a conflict that day. We couldn't make it, so I think we've talked about it. But is that your biggest deal of the year?
It is. It's our largest fundraiser of the year, and it really culminates in that one day. But I mean, our work of raising money to support our mission is really a year-round activity, and so our goal typically was to raise 125, 130,000, and we far exceeded that goal, and honestly had our best year ever, and so it was always great to gather in person, but to have conversations leading up to and after with donors that appreciate our mission and the work that we do allows us to sustain our work well into the future.
Yeah, I think what's neat about that event, the donors, and I can think of several that you celebrate and honor at that breakfast. So it's really neat that you take the time to show them thanks in that format.
Yeah, and it's always kind of, some people struggle to get there, and for breakfast if they have a drive, but the ability to record it and have people come in virtually or watch it at their leisure later has just become a great add-on for us.
We had such a tight schedule because the morning show. So next year, we're going to ask Chris Simpson to take us with him, lights and siren, to the event. So
there you go.
Yep.
That'd be great. I'm sure he'd be willing to help.
I know he goes every year, and it's a big part of what he's been involved with as well. All right, let's talk about 2023. Oh my gosh, I think that's the first time I've said that this year. 2023.
Yeah, so it's we're always trying to I always say part of being a CEO is like keeping planes in the landing pattern, right? It's like you go to Metro Airport, you can see the jets like at night, like 5 way out there. So we're already planning on 2023. Our 43rd annual golf outing is going to be June 5th, Forest Acres West, and our Strengthening Families Breakfast. We've got a couple of dates in October, but we're still trying to work those out. But we're already planning and gearing up for an ambitious 2023.
Thanks. How many years have you been at Highfields?
Yeah, I'm in my 17th year,
Wow.
and next July I start my 18th year.
That's awesome. You mentioned the time you were at the juvie home. Brian was the director of the Jackson County Youth Home, AKA the Juvie Hall, and you were there for
22 years.
Yeah, so you've had a long career in working and serving youth and their families. So that's awesome. Well, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, and thanks so much for having us. Thanks for a great 22, and my best to you and your family and JTV.
Thanks so much, and ours to you as well.
Yeah.
From Highfields CEO and 18th now in his 18th year, Brian Philson. Up next,